Hi fellow makeup fiends. Today I'm going to do a top of the drugstore brand makeup products. I like a lot of the high street products that you can get, and I'm going to stick to sort of Superdrug, Boots, sort of high street, and maybe do a little one later on more along the lines of Debenhams and House of Fraser, which is obviously a bit more high end and a bit more expensive. But I do have a couple of dupes of some of those more expensive items in here. So we'll just get on with it. I've got a lot spread out in front of me, so you'll have to bear with me if I kind of dot around. Right, starting with primers. I think I've only got the one here. This is the Gosh, and this is the Velvet Touch Line Perfector. Comes in this jar. It's just a white cream. It's very velvety, smooth. It feels lovely on the skin. Doesn't feel oily or greasy, and it makes a lovely makeup base. That is around 14, so that is quite pricey, but you will find the primers generally are quite pricey on the high street, so there is a lot in there though, and it does go a long way. At the moment it's on offer for $11.99, which is quite useful because it's got quite a little bit off at the moment, so it's worth taking a look at it. I have got other primers from the Gosh range, but that one is definitely my favourite. Concealers. There are two that I particularly like. One is in a cream formulation and the other one is in liquid. This one is by number 17 and it's called Hideaway. This is lovely. This is the lightest shade that they do, and as you can see, just about out of that. But it's really nice and it blends in really well, and it's nice and creamy, and it's a lovely colour match for me, and it stays on all day. And the other one, which is absolutely gorgeous, is the Correct and Perfect by Me, and it looks like that. So it's kind of a pressed sort of cream formula. It's really nice. This is really good for cover up of more redder spots. It really is quite a nice heavy weight concealer. That's a bit more light to medium. This is a heavy coverage one, and in the bottom it has a little thing of powder, which I haven't actually used. I generally don't set it with that powder. I just use my ordinary powder, but it is nice to have that there just in case you wanted to take it anywhere. So that's that. BB cream. I'm going to say Garnier is a good one, but they are available from number 17 at $6.99, and I think it's $12.99, I think, around that price, from number 7. This is my favourite most likely because it's very lightweight, goes on really nicely. It's what I use just about every day. I've got a couple of other BB creams that I like using as well, and I tend to mix them up, but this is the first one I tried and still my favourite. Powders. I've got a couple of pressed powders and a loose one. This one is number 17. This is the pressed powder in Nicely Natural. As you can see, hit pan on that. It's really nice. It's a really lovely colour match for me because I'm very pale, and it just feels very velvety on the skin. And I think they retail for around £3.99, which is decent enough. These are, I think these are about £12. This is from number 7. This is the Perfect Light Pressed Powder, and this is in the lightest shade. And as you can see, I've also hit pan on that one. Again, it's very comparable to the 17 one. It's very velvety on the skin, very long lasting, and looks really nice. Loose powders, which I wasn't really going to mention, but I might as well. I have to mention this one, not so available on the high street. You have to go to larger boot stores, but it's Sleek, and it's called Superdrug stores. Sleek, and it's called One. And it's basically one powder that's suitable for all skin colours and tones. Not much left in there because I absolutely love this. It's the most finely milled powder I've ever come across. Another one that I really like as well is Gosh. This is a lovely loose powder. This one is in translucent, which is very good. It's lovely because I have very fair skin. But both of those are really nice pressed powders available on the high street. Moving on, we'll go on to bronzer. I think that Bourjois is probably the best bronzer on the high street for me. It looks like that. It's a chocolate block design. It's very matte. It doesn't have any kind of orange tones to it or any shimmer. You're not going to see it if I just swatch it on my finger, but it's really, really lovely. And it's not too like powdery, like once you swirl your brush in it, you're not ending up with like a load of dust or anything. It's really nice to put on. So that is bronzer. For brows, I prefer the Gosh Brow Kit. It comes with 3 colours and then a little brow gel down there. I did have a little brush in, but I don't use that, so I got rid of it. As you can see, hit pan in there as well. In the top one, I just tend to just mix the other 3 together now to get the colour that I like, but that's a really lovely one. I have got HD brows to go to after this one. We'll see how we go with the HD brows, but I may have to go and get another one of these because I love it so much. Right, eye products, we'll stick with them really. Eyeliner. This one is technically not high street, but it is a low price brand. You can order this online from the website, also available on eBay, and I'm sure anywhere in your area you will have an Avon representative near you that you can order from. This is the Avon Super Shock eyeliner. This is totally amazing. You'll be able to see how black that is. It's really, really pigmented. It's amazing. And I'm going to take Urban Decay's Perversion and do that beside it and show you how comparable they are. So this one here is Urban Decay and that one there is Avon, and they're basically the same sort of black, which is very good considering I got this one for £3. Very creamy, you can smudge it very easily, stays on very well. It's an excellent eyeliner. Other eyeliners that I think are really good are Gosh eyeliners. Very comparable to the Urban Decay. There's a large range of colours, very bright shades, some quite unusual shades. I did used to have loads of them. I don't know. Where is it? There's this like lovely lilac one. But these are really pretty and they're very soft, so they don't drag the skin around the eye area, which is very important for me. I don't like that kind of rough sort of eyeliner. So yeah, eyeliners definitely has to be Avon and Gosh. Lip liners, Rimmel. Rimmel eyeliners are completely amazing. These are the ones that kind of turn up, which are the ones I prefer. These are lovely, very nicely pigmented, very smooth and creamy to go on, and very long lasting. Foundation. My favourite is Bourjois Healthy Mix. I think it's around £9.99, but it's often on offer, so definitely keep an eye out for that. This is number 51 Vanilla Claire, which is the lightest shade, and I love the smell of it. The formulation feels very light on the skin, doesn't feel like it's clogging your skin, and it's long lasting and stays on all day. Sorry, I keep sniffing. Right, highlighters. I picked a couple of liquid ones and then some powder ones. This one is a Shimmer Brick by Sue Moxley, the famous range available at Superdrug. It's comparable to the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks. This is the one in pink. I don't think you're going to see that, but it gives a beautiful glow to the skin. I don't even know if you'll see it if I put any of it on. I just kind of swirl across all of the colours, then put that on, and it's a lovely glow on the cheeks. Even myself out there, or I'll have one glowy cheek and one not. So I don't know if you can see that there, but it's a beautiful pale pink glow. Really, really love this, and it's really well priced as well. Another one now available on the high street at boot stores, larger boot stores, is Soap & Glory's Glow All Out. I quite like the packaging on this. It's a magnetised lid and it's just kind of cardboard, but it's quite hard wear, and you know, keep it in the drawer with other stuff and it hasn't damaged at all. And this is what it looks like. It did have some glitter on the actual logo itself, but this is just a lovely pinky peach sort of highlight. So if you don't want to go for that white highlight that is quite obvious on the cheekbones and it's really bright, which I do like that occasionally, sometimes you might just want to go for quite a subtle pink highlight. This is a lovely one to go for. I think that's, yeah, it only comes in one shade, but that is really, really pretty. So I like that. liquid highlighters. I've got this one, it's called Bare It All, and it's by Revlon. As you can see, it's quite monkey really. I've had this for years, it's really lovely. I'm just running out of it now. I don't think they still do this actually though, as part of their range. However, I have found it in a couple of TK Maxx stores. So if you check out your TK Maxx, you can get this. It's $4.99 and you get 2 of them. You get the peach one and the pink one, and the peach one looks a bit scary, but once you get it on your skin, it looks lovely. So I'd highly recommend that. The other highlighter that I really like is No. 7 Skin Illuminator. This is in pink and you can also get it in peach. The only downside of this one is the applicator, and the applicator is a little brush and you never seem to be able to get the right amount out. It just seems to squirt too much out, which is a bit of a shame. I think they definitely need to change the applicators on those, but all that aside, it is a really nice highlighting product. Right. We'll stay on sort of cheeks, I guess. We'll start with some powders. This one's really nice. This is Collection 2000. This is the Shimmer and Shades range. There's 2 of these. They do a bronzy one and this one, which is the blushes. It's very much like the idea of Sugar Bomb by Benefit. You can put the colours on individually because they are quite large blocks. So you can literally take your brush and just put it on the one colour. And you see that? It's a lovely colour, that one actually. So yeah, you can go in with one colour or you can swirl your brush around all of them and come out with quite a nice colour. I'm going to end up with loads of products on me here. But yeah, I really like this, and it's got quite a nice subtle shimmer about it. So if you want to wear a highlight but you don't want it to be too obvious and too shiny, then you might want to go for this and give this a go. What is nice also is that they do the bronze one, and it looks like that. This is nice if you like that, you know, if you like that JLo sort of glow. If you have put a little bit of bronzer on your skin, and then what you can do is this ivory one at the top is really beautiful highlight. You definitely won't see it. I'm gonna look like a disco ball by the end of this video. But this is a really nice highlight on its own. The peach is a beautiful highlight as well, but these are quite shimmery, so you wouldn't want to use this all over your face. You might want to bronze and then use this just to give you that lovely glow, that sun-kissed kind of glow. So that's very nice, kind of as a highlight and blush product. Other products on the market that I really love are these ones by Accessorize. These are the mineralized blushes. They're domed and they are beautiful colours. I absolutely love these. These have got quite a nice shine to them as well. I've got 3 colours. Got a pale pink one here. This is actually really lovely on the skin. And then I've got a dark on that. So yeah, they're really lovely. And then going on to cream blushes. Gosh do lovely cream blushes. I do find the colours are quite limited, but at the moment they have this beautiful bright dolly pink colour, and they've also got this lovely peach, and these apply beautiful. I use a stippling brush, put those on, they're fantastic. And I am going to mention these are high street, although they're technically not Superdrug and Boots. These are Topshop, but they are high street, so, and they are only £6. These are gorgeous cream blushes. I love the colours of these. These apply really, really well. They're lovely and creamy. They stay on the skin really nice, because I'm a bit of a face toucher. But these are available in 3 lovely sort of shades there. Pinky peachy tones. So I had to mention those because I'm really into cream blushes at the moment, and they're really nice. Natural Collection do nice cream blushes also. They're $1.99 and they come in these little tubes. You don't get a huge amount of product, but for $1.99 that's really good. And these are really nice. These are really creamy. They work up really well into your skin, and you can build them. So yeah, they're lovely. Right, another eye product. I feel like I'm dotting around, so I'm really sorry about that. Another eye product is the Maybelline Gel Eyeliner. Comes in this lovely little sort of frosted glass pot with a silver lid. Really nice. This is a very creamy eyeliner, very dark and deep and very long lasting. I like to just use this along the top lash line. Really lovely product. Mascaras. On the high street, Bourjois do lovely mascaras. I like this one, which is the Volume and Perfect one, which is the motorized one. It has a nice brush, and the moment it turns, I really like it. So that's lovely, and it just gives you the most amazing lashes, and it really coats all of the lash. That's probably one of the best mascaras I've found. And the other one, definitely have to mention this, is the Volume Million Lashes. This is fantastic. I absolutely love this. My lashes always look amazing when I use this. This is the one in brown, but I prefer it in black. This is getting to where it needs to go in the bin, and I do have another black one to come out. Lip products. Right, lipsticks on the high street. I love Revlon. This is Sky Pink, number 25 or 12025. Love this. This is the most amazing colour. You definitely have to check it out. Don't be like scared by how nude it looks. It's actually just a really pearlescent colour on the lips. It's really, really pretty, and it looks nice over darker colours. Has a highlight in the centre of the lip. Incidentally, I went into Superdrug today, and I know a woman who works there. I chat to her every week, and she showed me the Revlon lip butters today, so I was really excited to see them. She had them in the drawer, so they are there. They are in high street shops now. They just haven't actually been put out yet. She says she's going to change the display in the next couple of days, and then they'll be up possibly by the end of the week. It depends how quickly she gets the display sorted and gets the codes off them in the till so they can start selling them. But she showed me, I think it was Lollipop and Gumdrop. I had a look at a couple of them, and they are really gorgeous. So I had a little bit of a play with them. I've washed the back of my hand now, but yeah, they are really lovely, very creamy, and I'm probably going to have a look at maybe getting a couple of those. Gumdrop looked really nice, and oh, the peach one, the Peach Parfait I think it's called, really beautiful colour. So definitely, girls in the UK, keep your eyes open for those. Another thing I love are Revlon lip glosses. There are 2 for $9.99 at Boots and Superdrug at the moment, which is very good. They have quite a nice smell. It's not too offensive. It hasn't got a strong smell, I mean. It's actually quite a nice smell. And the coloration of these is fantastic. They actually give you a beautiful colour on the lips. A lot of lip glosses, I was swatching some today, and they all just come out quite clear on your hand. They don't really have much coloration. Whereas I found with Revlon lip glosses, you do get a good deal of colour from them. And they do leave a lovely colour on your lips, and they're very creamy and not too sticky. I hate sticky lip glosses. I also like Barry M lip glosses. These are lovely. I love the smells of these. They all have individual smells, and the coloration. Some of the coloration on some of these is not great, but they do look really nice and shiny on the lip without being overly sticky. So that is that. Eyeshadows. I've picked up this one here. This is number 17. This is actually one of the little palettes. I love these little palettes that number 17 have on occasionally as part of kind of deals. This one is particularly amazing. And I also have that one, which I got in the sale after Christmas. So they're really good eye products on the high street, and they are very cheap. Other ones that I like, I love Gosh eyeshadows. Come in some lovely colours, really nice formulation. I also like these ones. Fingers and thumbs. Colour Infallible ones. These are so amazing. This one is in black. I've done a video on these, but they're really pigmented. I love them. They're really creamy and nice to work with. I actually did have all of the colours, but I swapped a lot of them out, and I've just kind of kept white, black and a gold one. But they're really nice. Other nice eyeshadows as well, actually, are the accessorised ones. They've got a lovely range of colours. This is a really nice one, and the packaging's really nice and they're very easy to work with. So that's what I would, for eye products at least. Brushes. I love this. This is the High Street's take of the Beauty Blender. I know the Beauty Blender is quite expensive. This is the one by Cosmopolitan. These are $4.99 in Superdrug, sorry. It's got a pointed tip for kind of around the edges of your nose, corners of the eyes, just where you want a little bit, you need to go in a bit better. And then it's got the rounded end. It is actually clean, but they do actually stain. I really feel that they should do these in a peach colour, or if they did them in a peach and then a darker brown, just did them for people's skin tones and had them in the two colours, just because the foundation stains it, and if this was peach you wouldn't see the staining of the foundation there in the end. But these are fantastic, and I just wash them with Johnson's top to toe wash and then let it dry. I actually have two on the go at one time. So I'll have one that I'm using, one that's clean, and then when this one gets washed, it takes a little while to dry. I then use the other one. So they're fantastic. Brushes, definitely my pick would be the Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman. These are fantastic brushes, highly recommend them. I really feel like my makeup looks a lot better when I'm using these brushes, because I think that they do give me a more professional edge, if you like. So brush wise, I have to mention them. Gosh brushes are very nice, and I also love number 7. I've got those as well. But I tend to just use the Real Techniques ones these days. I think that's about it. I love Fashionista, which is a brand at Superdrug. I'll quickly give them a mention because you can make your own palettes up, which is very good. We can do that with eyeshadows or blushes. And for a makeup setting spray, you can't go wrong with this stuff. It's the Evian Brumatizer. This is available at Boots for, is it £6? It's basically just a fine mist spray of water, and it is amazing at setting makeup. I've got another one which is a higher end one, which I might mention in the upcoming video, but this is fantastic and is a very close match to what the other one does. Sets makeup beautifully. So I definitely say makeup setting, high street wise, I would go with that. And that's it really. I can't think of anything else. I actually do, when I sat down and looked at it, have quite a lot of high street products. Obviously, you know, I do like my MAC and my Urban Decay, but other than that, everything else that I've pretty much got is sort of high street. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and watch out for my favourite high-end products coming soon. Thanks very much. See you soon. Bye.